उमज्ञानतिमिरञ्जस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाके चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपगदामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपथकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सगण रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सगन ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितं च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। जयदां सुरदौ पंगोर मम मंद मतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पादाम्बोजौ राधा मदन मोहनौ दिव्यवृंदारण्य कल्पद्रुमादग श्रीमत् रत्नाकारो सिंहासनौस्तौ श्रीमत् राधा श्रील गोविंद देवो प्रेस्ते लिबि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमान रासरसारंभी वंशी वटतटस्थित कर्षन् वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रीयस्तुनः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकास स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयं मुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रयेष भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। भागवत प्रेयर टू श्रीमद् भागवतम। सर्वशास्त्राद्विपीयूषा सर्ववेदैक सत्फला सर्व सिद्धांत रत्नाढ्य सर्वलोकैक दृक्पृता सर्वभागवत प्राण श्रीमद् भागवत प्रभो कलि द्वंद्वोदितादित्य श्री कृष्ण परिवर्तित परमानंद पाठाय प्रेम वक्षाक्षराय ते सर्वदा सर्वसेव्याय श्री कृष्णाय नमोस्तुमे। मथेक बंधो मत संगिन मत गौरो मन महादन मन्निस्तारक मद्भाग्य मदानंद नमोस्तुते। असाधु साधु ददायिन् अधिनोचताकरा आनामुच्च कदाचिन् मां प्रेम्णा हृत्कण्ठयो स्फुरा। Translation. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures, you are the most prominent transcendental fruit of the Vedas and are enriched with the jewels of all philosophical conclusions. You grant spiritual vision to all people of the world and are the very life breath of the Vaishnava devotees. O Lord, you are the sun which has arisen to dispel the darkness of Kali Yuga. Actually, you are Lord Krishna who has returned among us. O Srimad Bhagavatam, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you by your recitation one attains transcendental bliss, because your syllables shower down pure love of God. You are to be served by everyone always because an incarnation of Lord Krishna. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend, companion, and my teacher, O my great wealth and deliverer, O my good fortune and bliss, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, O Srimad Bhagavatam, O bestower of saintliness to the unsaintly, O afflicter of the most fallen, please never leave me. Accompanied by pure love of Krishna, please manifest yourself in my heart and throat. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So now we are continuing with the prayers of Vasudev to Vasudev. Vasudev is father of Vasudev, father of Krishna. Lord doesn't have any father, mother. But when he wants to come in this material world, he performs beautiful pastimes. So, as we discussed before also, Vasudev know that Krishna as his son also and God also. we compared Vasudeva Devaki and Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj never thought that Krishna as God. They always thought Krishna as their child. Here Vasudeva, because there are so many reasons. Vasudeva, when he saw Krishna, he saw him with 4 hands, with all opulences. So if an ordinary child comes, the child comes without any cloth. But this child is extraordinary. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he appeared with all the opulence. So now Vasudeva is pure devotee. Unless somebody is pure devotee, the Sutta Sattvam. Vasudeva means who is in pure goodness. So one who is in pure goodness can only receive Krishna, can only can only have Krishna as child. In everyone's heart, Krishna is there. But the difference is they don't realize. Even in the ant's heart, Krishna is there, Lord is there. But the realization differs, that's it. There is no realization here, 100% realization. So he presents a beautiful prayer here with full of a philosophy. So he says, the Mahat Tattva, the total material energy, is undivided. It is not divided. But because of the material modes of nature, it appears to be separated into earth, water, fire, air, and ether. This Mahat Tattva is the total energy, which is the energy of the Supreme Lord. And because of the living energy, Jiva Bhuta, these separated energies combine to make a cosmic manifestation visible. But in fact, before the creation of the cosmos, the total energy is already present. The energy is always present, but now from that energy, the material world and jivas and the living entities are created. Therefore, the total material energy never actually enters the creation. It creates, it never enters. Similarly, although you are perceived by our senses because of your presence, you cannot be perceived by the senses nor experienced by mind or words. See, he says that we cannot 100% understand you. Yeah, we can understand the presence of the Supreme Lord, but 100% to understand him is not possible. With our senses, we can perceive some things, he says, but not everything. For example, we can use our eyes to see, but not to taste. Consequently, you are beyond perception of the senses. Beyond perception of the senses means adokshaja, is beyond our senses. We cannot perceive him. Although in touch with the modes of material nature, you are unaffected by them. He is not affected by the modes. Modes were created by him. You are the prime factor in everything. All pervading. He is there everywhere. Undivided super soul. The super soul within the heart of every living entity is not divided. Super soul can present in everyone's heart simultaneously. These points are inconceivable. We will try to understand. So for you, therefore, there is no external or internal. You never entered the womb of Devaki, rather you existed there already. So he is there everywhere. He never entered, he is there already. So now Prabhupada is quoting a beautiful verse here that from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9:4, Maya tatam itam sarvam Jagat avyakta murtina matstani sarva bhutani nachaham tesham avastitah. By me in my unmanifested form. This entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, I am not in them. So everything is resting on him. He is the resting place. Everything is resting on him. He is not in them, they are in him. So Prabhupada is saying that how to understand all these things. To understand the Supreme Personality, we need to have a eye anointed with the kajal, right? To see nicely, we need to apply kajal, the black one. So here, the verse, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. So we need to have an eye anointed with the prem. This prem is not, cannot be explained in material words. This Krishna prem is the ultimate goal of all of us, all the devotees. Ultimate goal of our sampradaya, ultimate goal. So this is not easy to understand also. Prem means this is the ultimate. So to perceive Krishna, to understand Krishna, we need to have Premanjana Churita. The eyes should be anointed with, with black kajal. Similarly, we should be we can see Krishna with if we are with Krishna Prem, then otherwise it is not possible. Otherwise, we can try to uh, understand him, we can, read about him, we can learn about him, we can keep on going in doing devotional service. Unless we have prema, it's not possible for us to understand him, because Vasudev is a pure devotee. So it's possible for him to see him and perceive him, but still he says it's not possible for me to perceive you. So he's saying, Vasudeva is saying, if one has to understand your appearance with great intelligence because of material energy is also emanating from you. You are the original source of material energy, just as the sun is the source of sunshine. See, sometimes we get confused with material energy and spiritual energy. Both energies are originating from Krishna only. The material things are also coming from Krishna, and spiritual also is coming from Krishna. Anything living being is also because of Krishna, and anything non-living is also an energy which is coming from Krishna. Both are from both we see something material, that is also his energy. We see something spiritual, which is also his energy. Okay, so everything is emanating from him. So we should understand the total energy, total material energy is his energy. So which though it is, when we see the material energy as earth, water, air, fire, it is divided into different energy, but the Mahat Tattva is undivided. It is undivided, but it creates all these 16 elements to create the material universe. Okay. So from the Supreme Brahman, from Brahma, the Brahman effulgence of the Supreme Lord, all these things are happening. Okay. So now next verse. One who considers his visible body, which is a product of the three modes of nature, to be independent of the soul is unaware of the basic existence, and therefore he is a rascal. Those who are learned have rejected his conclusion, because one can understand through full discussions that with no basis in soul, the visible body and senses would be insubstantial. Nonetheless, although his conclusion has been rejected, a foolish person considered it a reality. So here, Vasudeva is saying two things. One is rejecting the body. Who rejects the body? The Mayavadis, they reject the body. They reject the body as Maya. Okay? But the materialistic people, they reject the soul. They don't understand there is a soul, and that soul is, a real me. So both are rascals. We can neither reject the body is there. We use the body as the temple of God, temple of Krishna. and go back home, back to Godhead. But the real me is soul, of course, the soul. But the body is temporary, but it is also real. The body is definitely temporary. But as Mayavadis claim, it is not false. They say Brahma Satyam Jagan Mityam. Mithya means which is false. Brahman is Satyam, that we all accept. But Jagan Mithya is false. It's not right. Jagan is also there, true only, but it is temporary. So the material energy is not false. It is true. Material energy is there. It is true that because of that material energy, the body is given. The body is material energy. But this is temporary, but this is not false. So this much understanding we have to have. Those who think the body is false, they are also foolish. Those who think there is no soul in the body, we only work for the body, then they are also foolish. This is the point Vasudeva is telling. We should neither reject the body nor reject the soul. The materialistic people reject the soul. They don't understand. It's not that they reject the soul. They think that the body is all in all. Okay? I have the body, I have to feed the body, I have to maintain the body conscious. But there is another extreme. The Mayavadis reject the body, but we cannot reject the body either because we have to maintain the body to achieve Krishna Prem. So we cannot do this either. So both are needed. This is material, the body is material, but still it is given by the Supreme Lord. We use this in His service. And we ultimately realize I am not the body, but I am the spirit soul, but I use the body in service of Krishna because the body is the temple of Krishna. Okay. So now next verse, verse 19. He says, "O my Lord, learned Vedic scholars conclude that the creation, maintenance, and annihilation of the entire cosmic manifestation are performed by you, who are free from endeavor, unaffected by the modes of material nature, changeless in your spiritual situation. There are no contradiction in you, who are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Parabrahman. Because the three modes of material nature, sattva, rajas, tamas, are under your control, everything takes place automatically. Everything, there is no, three modes, we have to understand the three modes are the agents of the Lord. Three modes are like three strings. The material energy uses the three modes to enable the jivas to act. We are all we are all like if you see in the puppet show you might have seen. The director of puppet shows, from the behind the screen, they have strings attached to the hands, legs of the puppets, and they operate it right from behind. So similarly, we are all acting according to the different modes. Sometimes we are very angry. That means rajogun, the mode of passion is in the higher level. Sometimes we are dull. We are in depression. We are sleepy. That is mode of ignorance. Sometimes we are very good, very fresh. Then we are in the mode of goodness, sattva gun. So all these modes are existing in the material world. And these modes are very active. They are very active and they are the prime reason for this activities in the material world. So now, Vasudeva is saying that you are doing creation, maintenance, and annihilation through this different modes. Creation is in the mode of passion. Maintenance is in the mode of goodness. The annihilation is in the mode of ignorance. So 3 modes he created and 3 Purushas. So he created. So Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. All these 3 Purushas, they are in charge of 3 different modes. They are not under the modes. They are representing that modes. We have to understand that. They are representing that modes. Though the Lord, the Supreme Lord, doesn't have any activity to perform. He need not perform any activity like us. We have to perform our activity. Stri Dharma, because we are in Stri body, we have to do Stri Dharma. But for Supreme Lord, there is no Dharma. Because Dharmam tu Sakshat Bhagavat Pranitam. A Lord is the one who is creating the Dharma. So for him, there is no Dharma. There is no activity to be performed. So here, Prabhupada is quoting the verse from Vedas that na tasya karyam karanam cha vidyate, na tat samas cha bhya adikas cha drishyate, parasya saktir vividaiva suryate, swabhaviki jana bala kriya cha. The Supreme Lord has nothing to do, and no one is found to be equal to or greater than him. For everything is done naturally and systematically by his multifarious energies. Everything is acting automatically, just by his will. He doesn't need to work hard like us. If we want something, how much we have to work hard. For him, automatically everything happens. There is no such thing in material world for people like us, for jivas, for any jivas, any living entity. We have to work hard. We have to maintain our life. We have duties to perform. But no such thing for the Lord. Everything happens automatically. That's why some non-devotees, they say that, there is no God also. Because everything happens by his different energies. He has different multifarious energies. And those energies are his servants. They perform. For him, he need not be there. He's just enjoyer. Bhoktaram. He enjoys. There is no pressure for him. The Supreme Lord can never experience unhappiness. There is no unhappiness for him. He is Atma Rama. He is completely blissful. Completely blissful. If some living entity connect with him perfectly, then they get the blissfulness. Otherwise, not possible, because the living entities are in connection with material energy. So material energy clouds that experience. So we are clouded. We are completely darkened by the material energy. Maya is very powerful. So it is very good in performing her duty. Material energy is Maya, and Maya is very good in her service to Krishna. Her prime duty is to cover us, throw us away from Krishna and cover us. Throwing potency and covering potency. 2 potencies are there for Maya, the material energy. One, the Maya throws us out from Krishna's nearby and covers also. So it is very difficult for us to understand all these things. There is only one way. That is a surrender to Krishna. The Maya is difficult to cross over, Krishna says. But one who surrendered to Krishna, they can cross over. So this is the motivating factor. So if we surrender to Krishna, then Krishna removes the Maya. Like sun removes the fog. When sun comes, powerful sun comes, there is the clouds disappear. So sunshine, sun's energy, sunshine cannot cover. It says that sun is supreme. If you compare sun as Krishna, the sunshine cannot cover the sun. Our vision is covered by clouds, but sunshine. Krishna cannot be covered by anything. He is aloof of everything. He is there in everything, but he is away from everything. So this is inconceivable to understand. He is simultaneously one and different. He is there here, he is not here also. So there is an Ishopanishad verse, very famous verse, Tannejati, Tannaijati, Taddure, Tadvantike, Taddantarasya Sarvasya, Tadu Sarvasyasya Bhayataha. He is there, he is not there. He is nearby, he is not nearby. He is far away also. He is there everywhere. He is different also. So this is simultaneous one and different. He is all pervading. He can sense everything. He understands everything, but he is not personally present. For example, Prabhupada is giving an example that a rich man who has lots of, what do you say, factories or lots of offices, everything belongs to him, but he is not personally present there. All his servants, everything is his money. So everywhere is, maybe we can see that he kept a CCTV everywhere. But this understanding of how Supreme Lord operates, he is not operating through CCTV. He knows everything. That is the beauty. He knows, he is there everywhere. He knows in and out because he is there. Nothing is beyond him. Nothing is beyond Krishna. So Vasudeva understood that. Though he appeared as his son, we normally, if we have child, we normally see that child as inferior to us. You don't know anything. Don't talk in between parents or elders. We control them. But here there is no control. He knows. This is Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared here to bless me, to protect me. Whereas Yasoda's dealing is different. I will bind you. Where you are running, why you are naughty, I will bind you. Krishna voluntarily accepts the devotee's bind. See, there are two potencies of the Lord. One potency is that he will not come under anybody's control. He will not. He is the controller. That is God, right? But is Bhavagrahi Janardana. To the devotees, he comes and voluntarily get himself bind by the devotee's love. So Yashoda's love is very great. So he accepted, okay, you bind me. Otherwise, he is not under control of anyone. He is controlling everything. He is the controller, except for devotees. So the verse 20, we'll go for 20. My Lord, your form is transcendental to the material modes. Yet for the maintenance of the three worlds, you assume white color Vishnu in goodness or creation, which is surrounded by the quality of passion. You appear reddish, and at the end, when there is the need for annihilation, which is surrounded by ignorance, you appear blackish. So, as Vishnu is white, as Brahma he is red, as Shiva is black. So the colors doesn't make, colors are representative. You should not confuse with the color. You should not confuse with the color like white. Okay, duck is a white duck. Prabhupada is mentioning here in the purport. Duck is white, but it is foolish. Prabhupada is mentioning here that the duck go behind a bull, thinking that the bull's genitals are as a fish hanging. And duck is also a very foolish bird, that when the hunter comes, it goes and puts his head inside a mud, thinking that the world is dark. So this hunter will also become dark and he will not come and catch me. That is foolishness. So the colors doesn't say that, it's just like a representation of the three modes. So the three Purushas, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, they maintain this material world. They create, they maintain, they annihilate as the Supreme Lord's representative. Why these arrangements Krishna made? All these arrangements, why this universe is created, why this material energy, why we are all here, why all these things, arrangements happened? Because the Jiva wanted to enjoy separate from Krishna. Jivas wanted to enjoy separate from Krishna, and he is doing all these things. And he also come here to protect the pious, to annihilate the impious. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. So he appeared here above that to protect the good people and to kill the bad people. Above that is to perform pastimes with the devotees. That is more important. To perform pastimes with his intimate devotees. He is always in the mode of happiness. He is always in happiness. There is no distress for the Supreme Lord. So he also wants us to be like him. He's ready to give that to us. So he says, you become my father, become my mother, become my friend, become my servant, become my lover, become my wife. So for that, he comes here, performs different beautiful pastimes. He's Leela Madhuri. He performs beautiful pastimes, which Vishnu doesn't do. Vishnu, he is here as a controller, as a maintainer, as a creator. But Krishna is only for happiness, to perform different activities. Though he come through, see, many times, because here Vasudeva also saw Vishnu form. So definitely the Sri Sampradaya people say that, Krishna is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. No. Bhagavatam itself says, Krishna tu Swayam Bhagavan. All other incarnations are from him, but he is the origin. He is the origin. But then why it is like this? Why he came through Vishnu? Because here in this material world, Vishnu is there. So through him, Krishna comes. Through him, he made him a media, via media. But he is personally Adi Purush. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Vasudeva is in the mood, in the mood of awe and reverence. Vasudeva is, considering Krishna as God. That is also another reason that he came with 4 hands. He never showed his 4 hands to Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. There he is always Krishna, loving Krishna, their child, not God. So, but to reach to the rasa level, to have a relationship with God, we need to understand that he is supreme. Then we can go there. So the Bhagavatam in the beginning cantos, the beginning cantos of Bhagavatam describes about how the universe is created, how the Lord had a different expansion as Karnodaga Sai Vishnu, Sirodaga Sai Vishnu, and Garbhodaga Sai Vishnu, and Sirodaga Sai Vishnu, how the Sankarshana is expanding himself in different avatars, Narayana avatars, Purusha avatars. Vishnu is becoming Karnodaga, Garbhodaga, and Sirodaga Sai Vishnus. So all these we understand from beginning of Bhagavatam. Then we come to 10th canto, then we understand he is personally, as Krishna, performs beautiful pastimes. So we have to come through first canto one by one, then we understand his supremacy, then we can enter into the pastimes. Otherwise, that's why Prabhupada says you go through systematically from first canto. First canto, so we understand that he is Supreme Lord. He is everywhere. He is everything. Everything comes from him. So we surrender to him. So when we surrender to him and perform the devotional service, then maybe one day he will bestow the mercy which he bestowed on Vasudeva. Because this Vasudeva is Suddha Sattva, pure goodness, not goodness. Goodness is also material. Three modes. The goodness is superior to passion and ignorance. But still, if somebody is in the mode of goodness, they have to come back here. They should be in the Suddha Sattva, which is Vasudeva Sattva. Then the Lord manifests. Okay, that is the thing we learn from Vasudeva. He is in pure goodness, so the Lord came as his son. Okay, Hare Krishna. So here I end. If you have any doubts and comments, you are welcome.
Pranamataji, when you said that, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
When you said that the Lord, He's always blissful, He's never sad, you also use another adjective. So I was thinking, no, what was the word? I forgot, but you used one adjective. But so when He sees that the conditioned souls are here in the material world, suffering, he doesn't like that we are suffering, but he doesn't become sad, really. He just wants to bring us back, right?
Yes.
And if he becomes sad in his pastimes, it is still another kind of sadness. It's still
Another
there is
kind of
some
happiness.
Oh, happiness. Okay, yes, that I was going to say. Oh.
So for this, I will narrate one sweet pastime. So even the demigods, they don't understand. Supreme demigods, Maya, she herself cannot understand Krishna. Ram Leela is going on. Sita Mata was taken away by Ravana. So now Lord Ram is crying in separation from Sita Mata. And Lakshman is also there and he is consoling him. Lord Ram is going to the trees, plants, and is crying. Have you seen Sita? Have you seen Sita? By seeing this, Mother Parvati got bewildered. She's challenging. She was telling Lord Shiva, hey, he cannot be God. Why he is crying like this? Lord Shiva says he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is performing pastimes. And then she says, no, I want to test. Then Lord Shiva says, I am not coming. You go. If you want, you go. Okay. So Mother Parvati enters into that forest as Mother Sita. From distance, Lord Ram saw. Then he paid obeisances. Though she is in the form of Mother Sita. But Lord Ram pays obeisances and say, oh Mathe, why you are here alone? Where is Lord Shiva? She got really embarrassed because she came as his Mother Sita. Then she has no words to speak. Then she understood. No, I just want to see you. Like she was a bit, and what she will tell? When Lord Ram paid obeisances and asked her, where is Lord Shiva? Then, everything is understood. Then she returned back. Lord Shiva was asking, went? What? No, I went and took darshan and came back. So no words to say. This is like, testing the Supreme Lord. Many times it happens with the demigods. They misunderstand, like Lord Brahma misunderstood when Krishna took the food from his cowherd boyfriends from the same plate. So Brahma couldn't understand how Supreme Lord can do this, right? So many pastimes of the Supreme Lord are bewildering. That's why Bhagavatam takes you systematically from, oh, he is all-pervading Brahman, he is Antaryami Paramatma, he is the creator, he is the maintainer, he is the annihilator. All these things, the Bhagavatam takes you, then comes to Krishna's pastimes. Otherwise, people will get misunderstand. They will be bewildered. They will not understand. When demigods cannot understand what to do with that. Okay. Yes, this is English class. Somebody is asking. Specific type of nature. So what is the reason why every person's nature is of only one type? Every person has a specific type of nature. I don't understand the question. Camilla? You are asking this question, Camilla?
No, Mataji, I will check who.
Kripa. Every person has a specific type of nature. So what is the reason why every person's nature is of only one type? It's not only one type, it is mixed type. Each one has a different personality. Unlimited jivas are there. These unlimited jivas, we are not talking about animals and other species. We will talk about the human species. Each one is a different personality. You cannot divide the human being in, okay, this type, that type. No. Everyone is combination of different modes. We cannot categorize, okay, this person is this only in mode of goodness. No. Majority may be mode of goodness. But we are all the combination of three modes, or different traits, different personality traits. We cannot be like, all human beings, all women are like that. No, different. Generally, women are less intelligent, women are emotional. This is general, but in particular, different character, different moods, different personality. They take this mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance in a different combination. Each jiva is different. Even identical twins, they may look similar, but their fate and their character, everything is different. The difference may be 5 minutes in their birth, but still they are different personalities. We may have some similarity, but difference is there. Nandini Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, pranam.
Pranam Mataji.
My question is that often we hear that we have to be tolerant, right? And it is very important in Krishna consciousness. If we want to progress all the time, we cannot be like, we feel angry or we have some other emotion, but we have to be tolerant. But Mataji, is it really possible to be tolerant if we are not humble? And is it something that we have to keep reminding ourselves that, okay, I have to be tolerant, or it comes naturally when we develop humility? Naturally humility, how do we develop that?
Gradually, naturally humility. Gradually, by chanting the holy name, by taking up a devotional service, the personality also changes. The personality totally changes. The tolerant level will increase. Before we were not able to tolerate many things, but slowly, gradually, you will tolerate more and more. By being association with devotees and seeing senior devotees, listening to Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, chanting, all this process makes difference in us. It will mold us. You surrender yourself to devotional service, then Supreme Lord and devotional service both will mold you.
Thank you, Mataji. And one more question I have. A cultural difference that I have noticed, like I've met one Mataji who is a South Indian, and she told me that in South India, women do not cover their head because it is considered inauspicious.
Yes.
But in devotion, like she told me that she doesn't want to get initiated in ISKCON because in ISKCON we have to cover our head. So she doesn't want the this to happen because in her culture it is not auspicious to cover the head. So that is why she is avoiding diksha. So I really didn't
This is
understand
a
what it is.
petty issue. I am a South Indian. I don't cover when I am in the South Indian temples. But I consider myself as Gaudiya Vaishnava. I don't consider myself as I am Tamil, I'm English, I'm Telugu, I'm Kannadian. No identification. We have only one identification, that we are connected to Gaudiya, Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, Vaishnava Sampradaya. So this is some differences may be there. Some differences may be there, but for that, if you don't adapt Vaishnavism, you are the loser, right? You are the loser. Prabhupada is such a great acharya, and if you go away from Prabhupada, in this modern age, Prabhupada is the only acharya who gave us everything. See, you come to devotional service, you ask any question, he is answering. He is answering. See, I'm being a South Indian. There is a South Indian Vaishnava tradition is there. 4 sampradaya, 1 sampradaya is there. But they are good. But in preaching, in reaching out each and every jiva, Prabhupada made wonderful deed. This is amazing. For many lifetime, any lifetime, I want to be dedicated to Prabhupada. I am not connected to, I am a South Indian, I am a North Indian, I am East Indian, this Indian, that Indian. It's not culture, that's it. I don't know. I feel that Mataji is very unfortunate. I don't know, somehow or other. I like the idea of covering the head because it covers your beauty. There, only widows cover their head. Many things are different from South India and North India, but I take good things from there, and mostly I follow Prabhupada, our Sampradaya. I identify myself as Gaudiya Vaishnava, or rather a South Indian. I don't know, it's very unfortunate. Anyway, no problem. So, any other doubts? Okay, Saturday we will have class. And afterwards, 2 weeks, there will not be English class. There will be continuously Hindi classes. So, we will resume after some time. Okay, Saturday will be one class. Okay, please join Saturday class. Vanchakalpadarubhasya kripa sindhubhya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you.